Hey folks, and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm taking a look at another Warning Argentina Funny Moments compilation. This one is Funny Moments 16. It came out on September 1st, 2023. So it should be covering some of the summer where they went over to Europe for the first time and played a bunch of festivals and also opened for Muse. So should be fun, I think. There's a lot of interesting content from that time period. In fact, there's a particular festival where a few things happened, and it would not surprise me to see some clips in here. I'm thinking Rock Am Ring, but we'll see. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, just know I'm always looking at non-music content that features bands that are touring today. So if that interests you, please subscribe so you won't miss anything. All right, let's go ahead and check this out.
Which one am I?
Yeah.
Okay, John Cena.
Okay.
Controls, yeah.
Krogman.
John Cena! Just go!
This man is a riot.
Wait. No! How do you stand up? No, stop. Look at that.
It's funny.
Okay, so for those not knowing what's going on here, this was an interview, so to speak, from Rock Am Ring by Krogman. He also interviewed them a year later and was absolutely wasted and apologized for being wasted, but it was actually pretty amusing anyway, the interview he did that day. But here, he invites them into his van. You can see the leopard skin print on top of the seats. And he also has a console set up right there on against the windshield. And so first he asks some questions, and then they are playing some wrestling games. And I'm not sure who's who. Let's find out.
John Cena, let's go! Hey, no!
Okay, Pau is
Let's go!
the guy holding this guy up. And Danny is John Cena, and John's not doing well.
What the hell? I want to win.
Yeah.
No! Why am I off the stage? John Cena.
Oh, no.
Freaking do something. Oh, what do I do? No. Eso.
Oh,
What
okay.
the hell? What the hell? I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah, no, that's the panic. Rope break, what is
What are
that?
we doing?
Inside-
It's a recovery. What the hell? Get ahí, señor.
Yeah, no. Oh!
No!
You're about to win! No, it wasn't recovery!
Danny pulled it out.
Yes.
What a comeback! No!
Nice catapult, Pau.
Step up, sir. How do I go?
Why is he slamming himself to the ground?
How do I get back in? Yes. He dragged me out. Hey, don't step on me. No.
Okay.
No instant recovery. Let's go.
Right stick down.
No.
Push right stick down.
Right stick down.
Right
This
stick
is
down.
brutal.
So pin him.
I am beating him.
Yeah. I'm not a liar, that's the thing.
No. John Cena, hit back. Sure. Hit
Hit back.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
It's like a massage. It's a massage.
Yeah. Here we go. Just be in there.
Yeah.
Be in there.
No.
You're helping me win. I don't know how to do it myself.
That's family.
Exactly.
Press the X button. No, press the X button. This one.
Look at my hand.
Press the X
What?
button.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
No, Daniela.
Oh.
Jesus, a ver.
Oh, Danny pulls it out.
Drop.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a drop.
Good.
It's a draw.
Good game.
It is the best.
So this is one of the most unusual things I've seen happen during what was billed as an interview. I think it's fun. It's an interesting way to engage the people that you're interviewing. I've seen this too on the channel, by the way. It's classic stuff. Okay.
Outcome, to be honest.
I'm so confused. I don't know.
What is your opinion?
What happened?
Recomiéndale un corte.
Sí, no, aparte del corte te tenemos que dar un tratamiento, un lavadito,
Oh.
tal vez si podemos
Oh, Danny the hairdresser?
Porque mira, esta punta de aquí un poco reseca, la verdad.
I'm gonna guess she's playing.
Si no fueras estrella de rock, creo que serías un muy buen estilista.
Stylista.
La gente. Y aparte lo haces así porque te ves al espejo siempre con todos los estilistas.
Yep, she's got the hair flips mastered. This is Pau driving a three-wheel cart at Rock Am Ring. This is Pau karaoke. Learning guitar.
Music video. ¡Ay, qué nervio! ¡Toca!
fun of Danny being her usual expressive self.
Es un viejo disfrazado que busca dinero. Fanny nos enseña muchas cosas divertidas, como romper vídeos y pegarle a los vecinos.
¿Dónde estamos?
I'm Rick. En Rock and Park.
Yeah.
Rock and ring.
Rock M Ring and Rock M Park are next to each other practically. They're like less than 100 miles away from each other. Happen one day after the other. Clearly, they're set up so that some festival goers can attend both if they want to, but it's easy to screw up the names. I do it all the time. It's kind of nice to see Ale also screwing up the names. Hey, it's an easy mistake.
¿Dónde estamos?
No. It's the other one.
¿Dónde estamos, Ale?
Rock and Ring.
There you go.
It's been like one team per day. Like we meet new people every day.
Yeah.
So it's like going into the room and saying like, "Hi, I'm Paulina, and these are my darkest fears. Let's write about them." it's just really weird.
Would you rather? Vita?
That was an Allison Hagendorf interview. In case you were wondering, we have both of them over on the Glenn and Adrian channel, and that question was about writing with new co-writers, people you've never met before, for songs that ended up on the Keep Me Fed album.
Rolling Stones. Beatles. También.
Beatles.
Nirvana, Guns N' Roses.
Nirvana.
Vale. Metallica, Megadeth.
Metallica.
Pink
to
Floyd,
say.
Led Zeppelin.
Oh, impossible
Queen,
to
The
say.
Who.
Queen.
Muse, The Killers.
La verdad.
Maneskin, Greta Van Fleet.
Vale.
Yo voy a decir Greta, lo sigo en vivo.
ACDC, Aerosmith. AC/DC, perdón.
AC/DC all the way.
Perdón, esto es muy español.
I'm a Boston guy.
Sería AC/DC o Aerosmith, ¿no?
AC/DC.
Cerveza o vino.
No me gusta
Ni uno de los dos. ¡Agua!
Water, yeah.
La primera canción que se os venga a la
Healthy Danny.
cabeza.
¿De que ahorita?
Sí, ahora mismo, sí.
Hold on, wait a second.
Cerveza o vino.
No me gusta
Ni uno de los dos. ¡Agua!
La primera canción que se os venga a la cabeza.
¿De que ahorita?
Sí, ahora mismo, sí. Un artista al que volveríais a traer a la vida.
Prince, yeah. I mean, there's plenty,
Hablando de
but
México,
yeah.
¿qué recomendaríais? Vuestra canción más infravalorada.
Yo digo que esto es The Sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Me gusta mucho esa canción y la verdad es que siento que es you have to dig to find it.
Canción que
Queen of
creéis
Murder
que es la
Scene
favorita de los fans.
Narcisistas de la gente más le encanta, no importa.
That's a good one, yeah.
Money. Sí.
Money también.
Money también.
Canción que améis tocar sobre el escenario.
Evolve.
Y canción a la que tengáis como un cariño especial.
Martirio.
Buena
Martirio. Yo lloro en esa canción. Porque al principio Dani empieza con la guitarra y así sí alcanza a
Yeah,
escuchar el público.
Danny starts it
Cuando
off.
cantan, lloro.
Y ya, esta es la pregunta más
Beautiful.
importante de todas, que es si os ha gustado la entrevista.
¡Ay! 10 de 10.
Ah,
Mira, siempre así. Voy a intentar un sombrerito. No jala, me lo recojo como siempre, como si nadie se da cuenta. ¿Cuántas veces crees que he tocado con el pelo así? Yo creo que
millions.
Where are we at today?
We're at Rock for the People, and we're
Rock for
gonna
the people.
rock
All right.
for the people.
You're gonna rock for the people.
My people. Mexicanos al grito.
Is that the national anthem?
Yeah.
National anthem.
Más Osario, un extraño enemigo, probará con sus plantas de sed. We have
We will kick his
very long.
behind.
Yeah, that's long.
No, and that's not even half of it.
Really?
We have like 5 verses,
Whoa.
the choruses, and it's a beautiful, like it's one of the most beautiful
Oh, I
in the
learned
world.
this, yeah.
Con justa razón, it's wonderful, but
that.
it is so violent.
Over
It
the
is
heart.
so violent. War without a truce. Our country will march with cannon. War. In waves of blood they will sow. Otros pendones. What is that?
Sangre.
War in this valley. The cannons will horrifyingly thunder. And their
Come at us, we'll come at you.
will echo with the voices of union, liberty. And it goes on like that for so many verses. It's like
That's long.
years.
Which is so funny to me now because our first ever songs are actually out Our first
Like, it's
EP
there. It's on
is there.
Spotify.
It's out.
So
It's out.
yeah.
You can
Their
hear
first
our
attempt
tiny baby voices
is in
being
public.
like, "Hi." It's
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. I try to ignore it. It's like it's there.
It's there.
And it's cute. We started out with that. I'm not ashamed of it, but it's people can stream it. Like they can sit down and say, I'm gonna listen to that song. And it's just like, yeah, but you know, it's
Don't do it.
I am small. Healthiest vibes going everyone's way. Yo tengo una espada, así que nadie me haga enojar.
Okay.
Are you guys planning to hit Ireland? Poor Ireland. Why would I want to hit it?
Oh, dad joke. Oh, Danny's learning Z on bass.
you rock, girls, you rock.
Celebrate good times.
Come on.
El frío.
Para nada. Qué bonita, qué bonita.
Thank you so much.
Donut. Yay!
Donuts. Danny's wearing a
¿Cómo
donut.
han sentido su crecimiento musicalmente como compositoras?
Todos siguen el mismo tamaño. Es broma.
I'm a donut because
You're a donut.
Soy una dona. Soy dona.
French? Je veux parler un peu français. Je m'appelle Paulina, j'aime la gâteau au chocolat. Je suis
My name's Paulina. I like chocolate. I'm 21.
21. Puedes hablar un poco alemán. Alle die Hände hoch. I can say that. Puedo decir danke.
Danke.
Es danke schon.
Thank you.
Sí. ¿Sí? Danke Bell era de dónde? Fuimos a muchos lugares en Europa, perdóname. Danke Bell era de otro lugar, pero los dos empiezan con Danke. Una disculpa. Una disculpa a los países europeos que los estoy confundiendo, perdóname. Ahora japonés.
How many languages does Pau know?
Watashi wa shinbun no yondeimasu. ¿Puedo decir eso? Onna no shito wa kuruma unten shiteimasen. Eso fue lo que aprendí en Rosetta Stone. ¿Cómo aprendes idiomas?
Stone, okay.
Estudiando. Duolingo es bien chido, honestamente. Antes tenía un streak de como 80 y tantos días en Duolingo y lo perdí en la gira. Y después de eso nunca no he vuelto a abrir el app. Tips on learning another language. Okay, this is like my all-time favorite tip. Watch children's cartoons in that language. Watch baby shows. When I started learning Japanese,
That's a good idea.
I would like go on YouTube and like Japanese baby shows. And they would teach babies how to speak Japanese. They're not teaching you like they would teach an adult. You just have to learn by context. And that helps so much. Like,
That is an excellent tip. And you know what? YouTube is the place to find tons and tons and tons of such content in any language you can think of. I mean, kids' shows do amazing on this platform, and there's lots of them. Some of the top channels on the entire platform are for children's shows. So that's a great idea. I like that one.
your brain just gets it. I really recommend that. That's really smart.
It's incredible that you
Wow.
are so young. Like when you finished the album, how old were all of you? I mean,
When we finished Error,
I was 20.
I was
Well, I turned 21
Yeah.
when we
In the mixing.
In the mixing,
so I was 18. And during
So-
the mixing, I was 19.
yes.
I was 15.
oh my God.
you're
I mean,
kidding.
literally, I'm calling you
No.
veterans and you were literally 15 to 20.
Yeah.
I was 15.
You were 15. Jesus Christ.
It's because man, pandemic years are so
That's
weird.
That's true. That's true. The
Yeah.
pandemic years, it's like dog years.
I
It's
don't
like,
remember being
yeah.
that young.
I don't either.
I don't either.
I think she was already taller than her sisters.
Entonces, en esta historia, cuando llegamos de Europa a Monterrey, adivinen de quién no llegó la maleta. Mi maleta no llegó.
Don't need a
Estuvo bien
suitcase?
divertido. No estuvo divertido. Creo que medio lo manifesté. Ese fue el problema. Lo manifesté un poco. Volamos de Londres a Barcelona y luego nos quedamos de que 2 días en Barcelona y luego Barcelona-Madrid. Esa noche nos quedamos en Madrid y Madrid en Monterrey. Entonces, cuando documentamos las maletas en Barcelona nos dijeron de que, la documentas aquí y llegas a Monterrey, de que en Madrid no recogen su maleta.
Oh,
En ese
okay.
momento fue que... no era mi maleta. Desde ese entonces fue que estuve preocupada como 2 días.
So it's just a little, just a little misunderstanding, it sounds like. They said, no, it's, it's going right to Monterrey. Oh, were you going to stay in Madrid for a little while? Well, buy some new clothes.
por mi maleta. Estoy que, no voy a ir mi maleta. Y entonces estaba toda nerviosa, los vuelos. Y yo estoy que... Llegamos a Monterrey y empezaron a salir las maletas, ¿no? Y yo, ya estoy en casa después de 2 meses, estaba feliz. Y yo estaba de que sudando del nervio de que no salga mi maleta. Sale una maleta, sale la de Dani, sale la de Pau, sale la de hermano, sale la de Iván. No,
Everybody's got their suitcase.
Así más, y
Except
no salía
Ale.
la mía. Y yo toda nerviosa. Ya no salieron maletas. Y mi papá me preguntó, oye, todavía nos faltan un par de maletas, ¿dónde están? Y yo nada más ahí empiezo tipo, no llegó mi maleta. Y nada más a Cachi, la maleta de Cachi tampoco llegó. Y se acerca mi papá y ay,
nerve-wracking.
Y el señor que ya son todas las maletas. Y yo, ¿qué? Entonces llegué de súper mal humor a Monterrey, toda preocupada, quería llorar por mi maleta. ¿Por qué? Oigan, o sea, traía todo ahí, o sea, empaqué para 2 meses. Traía un chorro de zapatos, chaquetas,
So it's all lost
blusas,
somewhere.
todos los outfits de show, todas mis cosas para el show, todo mi maquillaje, mi
no.
todo. Traía todo en mi maleta. Y yo, ¿qué? Ay, qué padrísimo. Y luego, pues, contactamos a la aerolínea y todo. Y luego de la nada nos dejaron contestar. Y yo de que ya perdí fe en mi maleta. Yo fue que ni modo. Empecé a escribir todo lo que me acordaba que tenía en mi maleta.
Awful.
De que nombre, todo. Y luego, de la nada, alguien timbra en mi casa y esa estaba mi maleta ahí. Y yo, llegó mi maleta. Soy feliz, agradecida. También llegó la de Cachi, entonces... Ahora
The dangers
voy a
of
viajar
travel.
con más miedo de perder mi maleta ahora. Y yo creo que no voy a viajar con tanto ahora.
More
gracias a esta
carry-on.
linda experiencia
That's all.
que tuve.
I met your children. What did you tell them? Video kill the radio star.
Buggles.
Video kill the radio star. Video kill the radio star. Hay que contarnos cómo es.
Ay, ¿qué es eso?
¿Qué es eso, Iván?
Estoy tratando.
That's a broken heart. That's what that is.
I was doing my best.
Your best was not enough.
Video kill the...
No puedo completar este corazón.
That won't do it. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Lo voltea. No, wait. I need to zoom in.
Drama.
Okay, look. It's like if you're a puppet and somebody that you just cut your cord.
Oye, pero vas a 360, se ve tu caída.
Sí.
¿Qué te gusta tocar más, el piano o la guitarra? La guitarra.
Guitar.
Yo creo que por eso soy guitarrista.
Of course. Oh,
Ay, no.
passive
perdón.
aggressive.
Eso se escuchó demasiado pasivo-agresivo. No me refería así. Pero sí, no, me gusta mucho más tocar la guitarra, pero me encanta cómo se escucha el piano. O sea, cuando otra gente toca piano, digo, ay, wow, piano. Qué instrumento tan increíble. Pero en
is.
general,
It is.
siento mucho más satisfying tocar la guitarra.
So there you
por
go.
alguna razón. Probablemente porque toco más rock and roll.
Gasolina. That was a hit song. I don't remember who did it. Gasolina. You like gasoline? Give me more gas. Give me more gas. Okay. The cat's meow? Okay.
If you could meet any celebrity, dead or alive, who would it be?
Goodness.
Okay.
Michael Jackson. I love Michael Jackson. I don't know why. It was just like when I was young, I loved Michael Jackson. I was
She
like, Michael
had
Jackson.
a birthday party that was...
Oh, no,
I
you
wanted
didn't
it.
get
I
to
wanted
have
it. It was Hannah Montana.
It was
theme.
Hannah Montana, but I wanted to be like Michael Jackson theme, but we didn't find.
My
like, my
mom
parents were
was just
looking
like,
for like.
there's no Michael Jackson pinata
Yes.
anywhere.
Oh, they couldn't find a pinata.
Jackson pinata.
I've heard
In
this
Mexico,
story.
like the birthday parties, you have a piñata.
like, you
Period.
are, so yeah, I don't know why like Michael Jackson.
Pau's handwriting looks so neat.
Okay.
Does it? Okay, wait. This is mine. This is Pau. Maybe this is the one you think it's neat. You don't know, but like. you sure? Then there's Ale. Ale has the most like elegant and just like tiny handwriting. Look at
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That's
See,
Ale.
not
It's
surprised.
insane how we have like super different handwriting.
And they reflect your
Pau tiene letra de
personalities.
doctor, fácil. Yo, ¿qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? Ale tiene letra de doctor. ¿Sabes qué? Tienes razón. Ale tiene letra de doctor, Pau tiene letra de niña de kinder. Pero así
Kindergarten.
la amamos.
Ale, ¿aún tienes la almohada? Claro que tengo la almohada, aquí la puedo ver.
Hold up. There we go.
Tiene letra de doctor. ¿Sabes qué? Tienes razón. Ale tiene letra de doctor, Pau tiene letra de niña de kinder.
I generated these
pero así
captions
la
for a reason.
amamos.
Ale, ¿aún tienes la almohada? Claro que tengo la almohada, aquí la puedo ver. ¿Quieren que vaya por ella? Voy por la almohada. ¿Voy por la almohada?
Oh, cool. Very nice. It's a
Esta
hit.
es mi almohada. Me encanta. Me encanta. Me encanta. Miren.
Ooh. Cool.
Me encanta la almohada. ¿De qué? Me encanta. O sea, me encanta.
We know how to make
es
Ale
que vean
happy.
esto. Mira. Soy yo en un corazón con está increíble. Me encanta. Me encanta. Me encanta. Siempre ahí está, en el sillón. Me encanta. Me encanta. Me encanta. Me encanta. Es que está increíble. O sea, iconic. Sí, me encanta. Es que me encanta, oigan, me encanta. Pero sí, tengo la almohada todavía.
I'm not sure she's ever expressed this much love for anything before.
Sí me gusta.
That's great.
No en su tienda, no. Ah, y
Put it
mira
in your
también.
store.
No me acuerdo dónde nos lo dieron, pero es la cosa más tierna del mundo. No sé si fue en Europa o en Estados Unidos y nada más no lo llevamos a Europa, a Estados Unidos. No, creo que sí nos dieron en Europa. Miren.
It's a Dr. Simi.
Y dice The Warning. Está bien tierno. Me encanta. La persona que le dio la almohada que se manifieste. Me acuerdo de su cara. La verdad no me sé su nombre, pero me acuerdo de su cara cuando estábamos en Perú. Y vi la almohada. Y yo, Slay. Y yo estaba que es que está increíble esa almohada. Está increíble. Entonces, me acuerdo. Yo me acuerdo del chavito.
Oh,
Con la almohada así todo yo. Y yo.
Creo que va a pegar el windshield.
Son expertos, bro. Expertos.
Y nos enseña muchas cosas divertidas. Esta punta de aquí
Ya está
un poco
mal.
me seca, la verdad. Mordidota, huerca.
No tengo novias más grandes de 25 años. Soy Leonardo DiCaprio.
Tu pasaporte, yo. ¿Qué? ¿Estás hablando? O sea, ¿me voy a morir? Somos una banda.
¿Qué vas a decir, Ale?
Suena alta, como siempre.
Nice.
¿Cuántas? Gratis. Puedes ponerle que el blur.
so much going on.
¿Canción a la que tengáis como un cariño especial? Martirio.
Buena mamá.
¡Ay, Martirio!
Material.
¡Pues aprendan su propio idioma!
Vente para acá, vente para acá.
Rock and roll, baby.
There are people walking on the way.
Get out of the way!
¿Cuántos años tiene Petunia?
Petunia.
Igual. La guitarra. Yo creo que por eso soy guitarrista. Let's start with the incredible guitarist.
Look at chicken.
More. Oosh.
Ale.
Let's remember how the order is in.
El chonguito de Ale.
You knew Ali was going to get a feature too. Learning the drums.
Emocionada por mismo tiempo.
Which one was the last one? Como que me estresa.
¿Qué vas a decir, Ale?
Suena alta, como siempre.
Oh.
I had like very intense.
Me encanta.
Ayú para guardarme. Ahí es Petunia. Déjala. ¿Cuál es tu favorita? Claro que sí.
Papi, papi, papi.
Que no tienes energía, vamos a llorar.
Whoever gave Ali that pillow, good job.
¿Cómo se agarran?
Okay, well, as always, that was very amusing. Yeah, I have a feeling that Rock Am Ring gig in particular might have been the most fun they've had. At least it's been the most fun to watch the stuff that came out of that gig, including the Krogman clip from the van wrestling, and then also Pow driving that little three-wheeler around the track with her two sisters in the back, and she refuses to go above about 5 miles an hour. And so she finished close to last, but that's okay. That's better than, well, Youngblood did one too, and he just tipped right over. So, yeah, I like that Pow's a little more careful, even though I think she plays reckless and chaotic a lot more than she actually is reckless and chaotic. Like, even with her handwriting sample there, I'm like, you know what? How about she's like, I'm just going to ramp this up a little, just because. And I'll just bet that that's what happened with her. Yeah, the handwriting definitely shows off their personalities. There was a lot of cool little tidbits in there. Really too many to actually respond to as they were going by, but a lot of great stuff in there. It's always fun to watch these and to just see them having good moments, you know, while out on tour, back home, whatever, relaying terrible incidents with suitcases or what have you. Anyway, it was a lot of fun. Glad to have taken a look at that today. So, folks, why don't you let me know what you thought of this? If there was anything new in there that you're wondering about, you can leave your comments below on that. Maybe I can answer any questions, because I did recognize a lot of what was in there. Not everything, but quite a bit. Maybe I can help. But give your thoughts, and if you have other suggestions for me, leave those below as well. And I thank everybody that has been sending suggestions. I am keeping a list, and so they definitely come in handy. All right. And as a matter of fact, if you have suggestions even for other bands other than The Warning, that's okay too, you know, for the times that I feature other bands. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care, folks.